Wow, look how petty she is. Look at this. Look at this. See how petty that is? I don't know why she's doing that right now. So she was trying to take a nap, and my throat hurts, and
No one would let me.
that's a load of BS.
Okay, only person will let me is you.
Anyways, Donna finally woke up. Lyrical finally decided to go play with him, so now they're kind of being loud. So she can't go to sleep. So I go to her. I was like, she was like, I was like, so we ready to clean, and then she was like, mm. And I was like, so why am I always giving you what you want? But like, I can never get what I'm asking for. And then sorry, I got some serious nausea going on today. And she was like, what were you like?
I was like, I want some true sleep. That's what I want.
Yeah, she said she wants some true sleep. So I said, that's not what I said. I said, I haven't gotten no true sleep in 18 years. I'm waiting for her to react. It still didn't hit in. I swear, like a whole minute went by, and she finally realized you're 18. 18 years of no true sleep. Hello.
No one's happy with you.
Ooh, no one's happy with who?
You.
No one's ever happy with me. But ask me one question. Go ahead, ask me. Ask me who I kid. Ask me. Ask me who I kid. Ooh, you see how she won't ask?
I was gonna say smart. That's why I'm not saying.
What's that smart thing you was gonna say?
It wasn't a choice, but if it was, you chose it yourself.
What wasn't a choice?
The true sleep. Totally figured it out.
Pause. How did I choose to give up true sleep?
Decided
Did we not establish that I didn't find out I was pregnant until I was 7 months pregnant? You do know that it was way past the boarding time, right?
Yeah, but you didn't have to keep me.
Facts. You're right. I didn't have to keep you. You're 100% right about
That's
that.
what I'm talking
Most definitely. It is very true.
about. And that's the smart reform that I was gonna say.
Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got
So
you.
the question is, decided to keep me, you wanted to sleep more.
Wait. Hold on, nausea is really kicking up behind right now. So you said, why did I keep you if I wanted to sleep more? Did I say I wanted to sleep more?
No.
Alright.
You were saying you had to sleep in 18 years.
Okay, but at no point in time in that sentence did I say I wanted to sleep more.
Then don't bring up you haven't slept in 18 years.
Listen, I'm just letting you know. Lack of sleep for 18 years, alright? Yes. Mm-hmm.
You just say it was yours.
This whole bed is mine!
Well, but just cut it in half and get one part. I get the
And where's Stinker Butt gonna sleep?
on your belly.
Nah, man, she already sleeps between my legs. Remember, that's so uncomfortable, yo. Like, Lyrical's the only baby that I know, and she does this with her dad too. Whenever he does take her, and well, he says that she does. I wouldn't know because I really don't know where he stays with her when he does take her. Yeah, when we used to be together and we were actually a family under the same roof, she used to do it all the time too. But she has this thing where like she'll either fall asleep next to you, fall asleep on you, but not like on your chest. She only goes with him up here. Everybody else is like down more. Or she'll be in between my legs, but like in between my legs where she's comfortable. And she'll literally sleep there. Legit. We'll sleep there all night sometimes. I end up falling asleep with her like that. And like in the middle of the night when I'm trying to turn because my lower back is hurting and it's starting to swell up and I have to move, I can't because she's right there and I have to like wake her up to like pull her out because I can't move. Or she'll start off next to me and somewhere in the middle of the night I'm trying to move and I find out I can't move, I lay down, she's in between my legs. She literally like puts her head on my, well, you know, I got a chubby stomach, so on my fupa. She puts her head on my fupa. Fupa, 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 fupa,
Jody,
fupa.
wow.
Fupa, 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 fupa. Yes, yes. Anyways, so she puts her head on my fupa, and then she'll take the blanket and she covers just herself. So if like my upper body, from my stomach to my upper body is cold, I'm screwed. But yes, I can't sleep like that. Sometimes, yeah, I be so much pain the next day. But yes, princess. What's wrong?
My back hurt.
Wait, your tummy and your back hurt?
I'm sneezing.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
Okay. What's wrong?
I'm sneezing.
You're really sick?
Yeah.
Oh man, come on to bed. Come on, cause you're really sick. Oh man, look how sick you are.
I don't sick well.
This is a sick well.
Yeah. Okay,
Papa, you're too silly, yo.
Bella. I don't sick.
Okay. She's really going to go try to get a little sick now. I did a live on my IG. It was kind of cool. I was touching bases on healthcare and stuff like that. But mainly more of like, I was really thinking about this honestly, and I feel like I could have had assistance as of younger. I can't take the nausea. I don't even know if I'm able to finish this video because I'm like really nauseated right now. Alright, let's do this, y'all. Maybe I'm gonna sit up, drink some soda. I'm nauseated like crazy. Boom, boom, boom. So I was like, sitting here thinking how nauseated I am right now and how much I want to be able to tell you what my IG live is all about. But my nausea in this very particular moment is like, it's letting me know you ain't finna do nothing. We just talk about nausea. Anybody want to talk about nausea with me? I mean, I doubt it, but I'm just saying. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I did an IG live. I was basically just discussing how I feel like the mental health system sucks. It's really not generated to help us grow. It is not generated to help us get better, and it is not generated to maintain us in a good place. It's more of a band-aid that will constantly keep falling off, and you constantly have to keep getting help. Also, not everything needs to be solved with medication. Certain things can actually be solved with natural remedies. Like, everybody's so quick to want to medicate and zombie somebody. You don't need to medicate and zombie somebody to get them to function in society. Like, why? Why do they have to be zombies? And that was like one of my biggest pet peeves when I put Viv on medication. I didn't want her to be a zombie. And whenever there was a medicine that seemed like she was zombie-like, I was quick to run to a psychiatrist and be like, no. If I didn't advocate for my kids, who else was going to? Nobody else is going to advocate for them. The same thing when, Booker had to get on medication. Booker was so young, there was only one medication that he can actually have until he was 5. So for 2 years, I struggled every time I had to go get his medicine every single month because that medication was very rare. I don't even remember what it is now. I know it was rare and difficult to get, and not everybody had it. And then to top it off, not only did I struggle to get it, especially when the school year would start, if I wasn't up on it ahead of time, listen, I found out that a lot of well-endowed parents, from back in my home state, and I'm gonna guess it's like that in other places too, used that medication to um, I don't want to say zombie their kids, so that they can, like not drive their parents crazy while they were out of school and stuff like that. Like I'm listening over here, like, bro, I'm so particular about my kids and their medications, and y'all are deliberately putting y'all kids on psych meds when y'all don't have to. Why? Why would anybody want to do that? Yes.
Mom, I got an auto key.
Okay. Why would?
I'm going to
Okay. Why would?
on the table.
Okay.
No,
Why
no.
would? In the bathroom. In the bathroom. Touch your phone. Touch her phone. Touch her phone. You know how she's gonna get. Hold on. Let's talk about. Sorry. Okay. What is? So why would you continue to say sorry? Especially if you're still doing it. This is the third time today. Third time today you're attempting to grab something that is not yours. And every single time it's always sorry. And then you're becoming frustrated and making yourself frustrated. Don't do that. It's kind of pointless, don't you see? So back to what I was saying. So why would you want to put your kids on medication that don't even need to be on medication? But see, because of people like that, it makes it harder for those of us who actually really need medication. Then it's more difficult for us to get what we need. Or, for example, which is a situation that I was literally just in this last year pretty much. Delano's medication is a controlled substance. He's on Vyvanse right now. Vyvanse is a controlled substance that you have to provide your identification in order for you to get it. And it can only be either electronically put in or with a prescription from your primary care provider. You are not allowed to get refills on it. It can only be done for a certain amount of supply, and that's it. Donald's right there. Why are you so loud? She's not, but it would be great if she wasn't so loud, though. Thank you. Yes, it is water. You may take it. You may take it. Please rinse out the outside of the bottle first, because I sprayed some bleach out in the bottle, and the bottle was on the floor. I'm out of here. Come hella high waters. If I'm lucky, knock on wood. If y'all want to shoot any prayers at me, I'm hoping to get some good news this week and be out the door by the end of the week, or even the same day I get the good news if possible. And at this point, ain't nothing coming with me. So I will say this, full disclosure, okay? I know Bev had the GoFundMe page and the Facebook fundraiser and the PayPal fundraiser I had, and we ain't getting not $1. No help. Cool. Not a problem. But for full disclosure, I will say this. I would definitely appreciate if y'all could assist after we do leave, because we have to leave everything behind. And I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to work to maintain the new apartment if I'm not able to replace my computer in like 2.2 seconds. But I cannot try to replace my computer until we find a place to live. Yeah, it's a whole catch-22. Because I can't take mine. They really jacked up my computer. And I think I still got stuff on there that I need, but so anyways, it makes it harder for parents like us who our kids have to have medication. So like I was saying, this past year I had a really difficult time. Bev had just turned 18 in July. Before then, in order for us to get the prescription for Vyvanse from Delano, I would have to have the money to be able to Uber to go get it, or see if our case manager at the time would have been able to take us. A lot of the times it was difficult getting a prescription. A lot of times it was difficult making sure he had the medication, because You have to have the ID to get it. Now, ever since Bella turned 18, she actually walks um to go get it because she has an ID now that she can show. But it's stressful. Like, it's stressful. Why make it more difficult for those of us who already have it difficult to begin with? Like, you're privileged. Your kids don't have anything wrong. Why are you deliberately screwing them up? Why? These medications have side effects. Those of us that need them don't want to take them, and yet you are here providing them to yourself for other people that don't need them. And because the people want to be creating drugs and selling drugs and doing this and doing all that, I have a hard time getting my meds. I have a hard time getting Beva's meds. I have a hard time getting Delano's meds. Like, y'all don't make this journey easy for me. And it's already a struggle to begin with. So that's why I feel like mental health system, something's got to change. And I feel like the database, it needs to be a whole entire general database. There's no reason why a hospital in New York should not have the same database as a hospital in Florida. Point blank, period. And the reason why I say that, and I feel like there's Medigap, there's man, I forgot the names of the softwares I used to use when I worked at the doctor's office as a medical billing encoder. Like, I don't even remember now some of the softwares. But there's softwares, for the billing piece, for the billing aspect, for the medical record, the electronic medical record. Cool. But personally, my opinion, and I don't understand why it's not like this anyways, with as much as technology is, has advanced, why are we, like, not doing this? Why does this not exist? Legit. It shouldn't even be like that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna even go a step further for you, okay? Let's take it out of being the fact that it's mental health. Let's just say health in general. Let's just say any scenario, okay? How many kids get kidnapped? Crazy amount. How much domestic violence is out there? A crazy amount. You can't, what's the word? It's not justified. It's not acknowledged. Come on, just let me see what it is. I see it, but I can't see it. It's like my brain doesn't want me to say the word for some reason. But it's not rectified. It's not justified. It's like, it would be more difficult for a rapist, a kidnapper, domestic violence person, the person who commits the domestic violence, not the victim. It'll be hard for anybody to even do anything if, as soon as you hit anybody's medical office, clinic, outpatient, whatever, and you give your information, automatically your whole entire ish pops up. If you try to kidnap that kid, or you took that kid, or you had domestic violence with so and so, and you still trying to, yes, my princess.
Yes. Hop on the floor.
Who did that?
Delano.
Tell Delano stop.
See him on the floor.
Okay, tell him stop. And then I just look at it like, you can't lie, you can't hide. It'll be harder for you to hide things. Even if kids go missing and you have a whole general database for that baby, and all of a sudden a newborn baby that went to a whole new state, and when you're putting the descriptions of that baby and even marks or scars, whatever, that the software can pop up and give you an alert to say that, hey, there is a baby missing from an XYZ state, that this is a picture of them, this is what they have, and if it is that baby, hey, you save that baby and return that baby back, all because the database is all the same across the board. There should be no reason why there should be 50,000 parts of data. And I'm not saying it for it to track people. That's not what it is. What I'm saying is better for mental health, because for us, it triggers to have to keep repeating the same stuff all over again. Like, how do you expect me to recoup from my past and my demons? How do you expect me not to open old wounds? If every single time I have to see a new provider, I have to repeat the same thing all over again. And to me, that's my pet peeve. You want to catch me at 1,000? Ask me a redundant question. Make me feel like I'm giving you the same answer over and over again in a different format. And you're going to see her come out, whether you want to or not. And I let her out because I'm irritated by it. I don't keep her caged in at that time. And to keep it a buck with you, I warn beforehand. I literally do warn beforehand. Caution before you proceed. Questions are my trigger. Repetitive questions are my trigger. Questions where I already provided the answers in the paperwork that you're holding in front of you and reading to me are my trigger. Why ask me to fill out a questionnaire if you're just going to sit in front of me and re-ask me the questions again pretty much? What was the point? I don't get it. I really don't. Like, it's gotten so bad, and it gets so bad for me, especially since we've been down here, because, see, this is the difference. When we were back in CT, we would go to the care, to the, our mental health, but we all went together to the same person. So I didn't have to explain everybody's individual situation more than once. We went in, I did everybody's first intake at the same shot. I got the hard part that triggers me out the way all in one shot. So next appointments and stuff, I don't have to worry about providing none of that. Plus, we go to the same person, so it's easier to make sure that we're not triggering each other, contradicting each other. And back then, I feel like our family dynamic was a lot better than what it is ever since we done moved down here. Because down here, everything they want to do is separate. I don't feel like that's correct. Yes?
It's okay.
Okay.
Look at why on a tiger.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. It's not an earthquake.
Yeah, it's okay.
Like, we don't have an earthquake right now. Was it on the TV?
No,
So why did you say it?
it's a monster.
Okay, it's the monster. So, ever since we've been down here, like, I've noticed, like,
Mom, help me.
it's not, like, I don't know, it's just different. And it's triggered more because my situation, like I keep saying all the time, and I'm gonna continue to say this again, my situation is different from, you know what I'm saying, wrong password. Did you pee on yourself? Did you? Esperanza Lisa se está Fernandez. She didn't pee. So why are her socks wet? I don't know. That little pee's out there.
No.
Get the sock. Give me. Lord, please help me. Amen. Chill.
Doesn't smell like me.
Okay, great. Awesome. Alright, go.
Okay.
But your tablet has to charge.
Why?
Oh, here. You got 14% actually. Here you go. Are you gonna watch YouTube? No? Elmo?
Pokemon.
Pokemon? Alright, hold on. Pokemon. Here you go, princess. You're welcome, my baby. So, what was I saying? Okay. So, I just... Why can't nobody let me be great? Nobody ever lets me be great, yo. But yeah, so like it just, to me it doesn't work that they go to one person and I go to another one, because we're clashing. And the way it was before, whatever medications we were on, it kind of really made, right, Viva? Didn't we function better together before? It's that we were balanced out because our meds, I don't know, we were balanced out. Now we're not. Like, we're all over the freaking darn place. But I feel like if we had the same database, I wouldn't have to be trying to remember all the meds that I've tried, that, you know, I've used. It would already be in the system. I wouldn't have to repeat to you about my my molestation. Yeah. If I have any family members watching this, bet y'all didn't know about that. But y'all so keen about wanting to be behind the egg donor and support the egg donor and trash me. Bet y'all didn't know I was molested. I'm gonna leave that right at your doorstep. At your doorstep. Do what you want with it. So anyways, I don't have to repeat none of that because it would already be there. It'd be easier for that doctor to read whatever personal notes the other doctor put in there of whatever they thought was working or wasn't working in the therapy or what they were seeing or weren't seeing or whatever the case may be. It'd be easier for them, that new provider, to be able to actually provide you some good medical attention. And then you would have no what? No. You would have no reason to ever be off balance, manic, off whack, whatever. Because it'd be easy for you to transition if you're moving or doing whatever it is you're doing or going to another provider if need be. You wouldn't feel like you have to tuckle all your records with you wherever you're going. Also, if you're hospitalized, again, the psych wards can have this, it's the same database, so they see everything that's going on. There's no reason to then question and harm that person. This way, you can set up your game plan. If the person tries to lie to you, you'll know what's really going on with them because of what everybody else has documented. And you're not just going based on what one person has told you. You're going based on whoever has ever dealt with that person has told you. This will make it so much more easier for you to actually deal with their mental health and not just band-aid it. Not just, oh, let me give you some first aid, boo. And then whenever the first aid falls apart, come back with some more first aid. No, man, I'm tired. I'm not keep putting no band-aid on it. No. Can we just stop? Like, can you just please help me? Like, help me actually get to where I can be okay? Don't band-aid anything for me. And mind you, I have not taken medication my whole life. I did not start taking medications for my condition until I no longer was able to control, handle, or deal, mainly be able to control it, which is why I started taking meds, because I didn't want to take out on nobody else, whatever. Before then, to me, medication was not a solution for everything. It can help, but you also have to learn how to deal with your condition yourself. Do I not tell you that all the time, Eva? Huh? Do I not tell you all the time that medication does a certain point, but you have to be able to do everything else when it comes to your condition? Yep. Medicine is not, yes. Lyrical has the same color too, and so do I. We don't have enough food in our system. I keep telling you this. No, it's because of the lack of nutrients and lack of food. So I tell my kids all the time, yes, you're on medication to help you, but I am not going to take that as an excuse to why you're doing what you're doing, or even if you didn't have your meds, why you're still doing what you're doing, because at the end of the day, I'm having you learn coping mechanisms. I'm giving you coping mechanisms. I'm giving you my, experience as well to help you with this whole situation. Like, come on, you can't just expect the medicine to do it all. That's not how it works. Like, all right, prime example. I'm not, knock on wood, I'm not knocking nobody down because my egg donor had breast cancer. So I'm just going to use this as an example. All right, so when we found out that she had breast cancer, she picked up a cigarette and started smoking like crazy again after she had just quit. So I'm sitting there looking at her, and I'm like, so we just left the cancer center. We had a whole appointment about, chemo, radiation, and the steps to take, and the surgery you have to have, and the things that you have to go through. But I'm such a horrible daughter, though. Like, I wasn't there for none of that. She wasn't living with me at that time, even though she had her own home, so that I could take care of her. I wasn't making her own meals so that she can consume them because of how sick she was with the radiation and chemo. I just have to lay that there, for in case if any family members are listening. I'm going to keep throwing things because I'm getting tired of hearing that her best friend and other family members that really don't know me right now of who I am now, or who I was 10 years ago, or who I was 20 years ago, or who I was 41 years ago, which is what I am now. Because I never really was me with anybody because I couldn't be me with anybody because I wasn't nobody. So I'm putting that here and I'm leaving it there, and whoever's hearing it, you can relay it all you want. Okay? I'm not a toxic person. I have never been a toxic person. Yes, I was raised by one. But I am not a toxic person. Never have. And before people speak about people, you really need to know if you know what's going on behind somebody else's door. If you do not know or can't see or not a fly on that wall, don't do that, because there's always three sides to the story. And that's not cool. I'm just like, at this point in time, I'm really irritated when I found this out. Like, how you gonna call my favorite cousin, who is the one that saves us when I'm on the ledge ready to go kill myself? How you gonna call her grandmother? First of all, you who were making the phone call are not family. Just because you think you're my egg donor's best friend, if you only knew how much smack she talked about you as well. But I'm gonna leave that right there too, because I'm not gonna relay that. I'm just gonna leave it right there. But don't come for me, because, sweetie, you don't know me. You don't. Nobody knows me. Nobody. Because I don't even know myself. So how can anybody from outside of my body claim to know me? But don't sit there and call them and tell them, don't let your granddaughter, like, we 5 years old. Don't let your granddaughter, can you leave it alone? Why you keep coming in my room and touching what's not yours? You're what? So why are you in my bathroom? So why are you still in my bathroom? Do not walk in my room again. All he wants is a kingdom. That's all he wants. All he wants is a freaking electronic. Doesn't care that you're walking in my room without asking me, like, all the minutes ago. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna sit it down. I'm gonna sit it down. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm giving him too much power. Too much power. Too much power. I'm giving him too much power. Too much power. But anyways, database will make everything amazing. I'm going to let go of the other stuff that I was saying, but I'm going to leave it right there where it is. But don't talk about me, please. I would greatly appreciate it. I have all rights to discuss anything and anybody that has affected me and discuss how they have affected me in my life. Anything on a personal level about those people, I'm not going to discuss, and I don't care, because that's their problem, that's their life, that's their issues. They're going to discuss that. But however they impacted my mental health and however they impacted my current life right now, I'm going to discuss that. And I'm going to speak how it affected me and my truth. It's not called bashing anybody. It's not called belittling anybody. It's called speaking my truth. What I lived and how it affected me. Not how somebody else thinks that I lived and how somebody else thinks that it affected me. It really doesn't sit well with me that she actually really, did that, though, to be honest with you, because at the end of the day, you're still 2 years later and you're still bashing me for what, bruh? For what? What are you still bashing me for? Why am I so relevant to anybody who didn't give two flying colors about me when I was around? Why are y'all so worried about me? Why? What am I doing that is like for y'all to be worried about? I'm trying to survive. And the same persons who are talking about me know that we're all suicidal, and all you're trying to do is gang up, bully me, and kill me. That's it. But I refuse to let this woman win. I refuse to give her the satisfaction of burying me. Or my kids. So I'm not gonna let y'all win. Just notice, I've survived this long. The hell that nobody but me and her know that I lived, and I'm going to keep pushing. So keep coming for me. It's okay, because God doesn't like ugly. He really doesn't. You can't pretend to believe in God and believe in this and that, and bash the same person you carried for 9 months, more than 9 months. The only child that you have. Yeah, you can't do that. How does that work? It doesn't work. But whatever. Not my problem. So anyways, um, yeah, like it just makes it harder for the rest of us who like really need to have this working in a system where it doesn't trigger us more. Like stop doing a band-aid. Really seriously help people. That's what you really need to do. Um, but anyways, it's longer than what I expected it to be. I kind of want these videos to be shorter because I feel like you guys don't watch them all the way. Yes, it's therapeutical for me, but I also do be saying messages and making points and things like that that I want you guys to catch. And if it's at the end of the video, you're not getting it. You're only getting whatever BS I'm doing in the beginning until I get comfortable enough to talk. I'm just gonna sit that there. Give me your thoughts. What do you guys think? Like for real, do you guys feel like, you know what I'm saying, that would work? That would make life easier in general. I mean, it can make life easier even for kids who split custody. You don't then have to worry about constantly telling the ex-wife or the ex-husband the medical history of the child for when they have it. It's already in the same general database. You know, it makes it completely easier. That's just my thoughts and my opinion. I mean, I just look for simpler things when it comes to my situation, how to make my life a little bit easier. And at the same time, I feel like it would just work across the board for everybody. Um, but yeah, that was pretty much about it, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Comment down below. Can you guys please like, cause I've come to realize the fact that my page is just it's a unique topic. So the algorithm of YouTube, anywhere, IG, whatever it is that I'm doing, is not going to generate it to really show it to other people, because who really goes looking for a parent with mental illness raising kids? Who really does that? Like when I put in my name, nothing but one. I think it's like one more page. I think it's one more page if I'm not mistaken. Matter of fact, I'm gonna check on Big Bob's phone because I swear it's like one page that shows up. Sorry, the nausea. And if I'm not mistaken, it's more about like living with a parent who had mental illness. So it's the opposite of what I'm doing, even though I'm also going to be showing that because we'll be talking more into Delano once we get ourselves out of this situation. So let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna type in life as a single parent. I'm typing it all, even though it's showing up, because I want to show what else is gonna pop up. That's not gonna do it. Okay, here we go. If I do the mom in Nigerian. That's it. Alright. So if I was to type like this, oh, I hate when that happens. Why is that so annoying? You see that? Nothing really actually pops up similar to my situation. And honestly speaking, let me try this. Hold on. Because it's another page that pops up. Like here, life as a single parent. My bad, y'all. I didn't mean to drive y'all, yo. Dude, I can't do it from the app because Biva's logged in. I wanted to show y'all the other stupid page that actually shows up, man. No, Biva will kill me if I use whenever I stop this shit started. YouTube. I gotta try this game myself. Alright, so I got life as a single parent, and then I put the word with, so it does show life as a single parent. There's nothing else showing up, so I'm at life as a single parent. Come on, I'm still getting better at this crap. It's the, y'all. I'm tech savvy to a certain extent, and then to another one I'm not, but it's by choice, honestly speaking. I just don't really have patience for murders. It's because of the ADHD, to be honest. Dude, I just showed it. It was just showing. You don't want to work for me. Anyways. So then now I wrote with, and it's still just life as a single parent that's actually showing up. Ooh, maybe I can flip the camera. Let's see. Damn, Lynette, why did you take about... See, this is things... You know what? Hurry up, because you're taking too long. Alright, you see that? Now, here we go. It's kind of hard to type, though. Dude, looking at the screen. Nope, see, you gotta hit the L and not the M. Look at that. See what's coming up? See that? Nothing. Nothing's coming up. So if you guys don't like, the algorithm for YouTube is never going to suggest my my channel or videos to anybody. And this means that if there's anybody who is actually in need, see, look at that. Parenting with mental illness, mom with postpartum depression, when a parent has mental illness. That's pretty much about it. Bipolar mom struggles. Like, there's nothing else that's similar to mine growing up with a mentally ill parent. At all. Like, mine is life as a mom with mental illness. Ooh, look, I found one. Maybe I should go follow her. Hey, Carrie, no. Alright, so please, sorry for the mess. Please, like, just so that I can, get in there. I would definitely appreciate it. I'm sorry for taking so long. I'm really gonna try to make the video short because, like I said, I really feel like you just don't talk. Y'all don't listen to me. Whatever. Have a blessed day, y'all. Make it count, okay? Make it count. Please do remember that the mind is a very, 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 very powerful tool. And with that mind, when you mold it and use it correctly, you can definitely accomplish anything, no matter how difficult. Okay? Bye.